Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Super. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Now it's complete. It's second down now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. That's a strong stiff arm. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. It's second down. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Red Raiders. First down here for this offense. And the back now goes in motion. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game. Being able to throw the football to
lofting it toward the left sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Michigan.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Running out of time in the pocket. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Split backfield here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looks right for a quick completion. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Dropped for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. The Wolverines will have to kick it away. The coverage team able to bring the... And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And they heave it deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Wolverines.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Receiver in motion now. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for him. There's contact on the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the returner elects to fair catch. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll run it to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And the quarterback dropping back, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Here's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. And he'll set up to throw. Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for 1st down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive with the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. Can they convert on 3rd down and keep this drive rolling? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage. And the Wolverines bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this one. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a big gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They're going to run it here. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. No problem. Knocks it right through. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shoot.